The Public Procurement Authority says every single public entity in Ghana will be equipped with the necessary processes to start using the Ghana Electronic Procurement System. Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the authority, Kwame Prempe, explains the e-procurement process.
Ghaneps is an online-based tool that we are going to use for public procurement. So it is a web-based, meaning that you access it through the internet. So once you go on www.procurement.gov.gh or www.ghaneps.gh, any of the two will take you to that site. Then you can do all your procurement activities. So for suppliers, when they are registered with PPA, they will have login details for their system. So they can go in there and view all tenders that have been published by public entities. They can download the tender document, prepare their response, and then submit it. And then for the entities, they use it to prepare the tender documents. When the suppliers submit it, they will evaluate the tenders and then award the contract to the winning bid. So in short, every activity that we are doing now manually within the public procurement space, we are moving it to electronically. If I say that, it basically means that instead of recording on paper, we are now going to record electronically. And instead of communicating to those involved, so a supplier will walk all the way to an entity to pick up a tender document, take it to their premises, work on it, and when they are done, submit it again. They can do that electronically without physically going to the premises of the entity.
Over 2,200 procurement officers and 2,400 management and other staff members of institutions, as well as over 2,200 service providers, have so far been trained. The authority has held over 150 training sessions for over 400 public institutions and 75 sessions for service providers, including suppliers, consultants, and contractors from November 2019. Similar training was held for the management and other public institutions and procurement officers in the Ashanti region.
What PPA, and let's say by extension the government, is seeking to achieve is to ensure that all staff within the public sector are well trained to use the Ghana Electronic Procurement System for their procurement activities as we move from manual procurement to electronic procurement. So some of the bottleneck I mentioned is the fact that we are reducing the human interaction within the system. So I mentioned the picking of tender document and submission of tender document that can be done electronically.
Some participants spoke to City Business News.
The delays will be taken out. Yes, the human influences will also be taken out. And then we're also going to have a system where we have a lot of suppliers on the system. So hitherto, if we are having about 3 to 5 suppliers for a particular goods, we are now going to have about 208 like we saw today.
You go to the procurement officer directly. You go to the head of entity and it's like, I've given it to the accounts. You go to accountant and they say, you are not the one who's supposed to come for the money to go and buy. But with this system in place, you realize that everything is clear.
The Ghana Electronic Procurement System has been integrated with several government systems for efficient procurement workflow.